Okay, so what was the question?
Like, how'd you become a DJ?
Well, I became a DJ off of like my little brother. I was probably 13 and 14. Then when I was 14, I had met DOC.B, and DOC.B showed me BPMs, and he showed me how to backspin. And I originally learned on vinyls because I told them I wasn't gonna DJ and not know how to use vinyls because I felt DJs wouldn't respect you if you didn't know how to use vinyls and if you didn't know how to level out your turntables and all the balance and all of that. So I learned on vinyls and I came off of vinyls. I had 2 Technique SL1200s, the industry standards like all the other DJs. I sold them to Willie Shakes back when to make some money. And then I bought the CDJ 2000, my pops did. And so like that was back when I was 14. Like I came to my first retreat when I was 14. And I came to retreats. My pops was paying for me to come to retreats all those times to try to get me in. And back then, they just ignored it because I was so young and they thought maybe I didn't have a skill set. So then I ended up having a skill set and old heads started seeing me. And that's what attracted them to me. And that's really what was making me hot was because I wasn't just young, but I was cold and I was young. And I had pretty much all the good things in all the right places. Like I had the swag, I had the father that supported me and the family. I knew how to talk to people. I had a mouthpiece, a voice. I was a personality, but I wasn't a fake person. Like when I DJ, that's who you see every day. That's how I act. That's how I talk. That's who I am. Like I don't pose to be anybody. Therefore, me being real, I connected with my people better than any other person could because my personality is who I am. It wasn't created. It wasn't a character. My name is DJ-Boobah. My nickname was Boobah. I was given that when I was born. So I am who I am, and that's what set me away from everybody was because I had the skill set. Because I learned how to host well from Reggie Brown and Homer Blow. DJ O, I seen him how he spun his records, how he spun, and like I watched New Styles DJ. I took a lot. Willie Shakes was who taught me how to chop and screw. DOC.B taught me the BPMs, which was essential to me learning how to mix and how to backspin and different tricks on vinyls. And I kind of pieced the best of everybody that I felt and pieced it all together. And then I still did my thing. And I got signature things that I do now. And like, I just go in. And I mean, let's not forget, it's a lot of teen DJs that was still in Milwaukee around this time. And I just kind of blew past everything that was around me. I'm saying that humbly and respectfully, but like, I am the people's choice now. And I'm doing my thing where I'm at. And I'm going to keep doing it. And so now, I'm just going to work on spreading out because if I can do it in Milwaukee, if you can do things in Milwaukee, because Milwaukee is a place where they generally don't support you off top and it's hard to get people to like you in Milwaukee. Milwaukee is very hard to come up. That's why nobody has came up from there. Everyone has to leave and do it other places. I potentially can be the first one who does do it right there in Milwaukee. And it's so hard, but I'm just keep working at it. But that's really what set me away from everybody was because I had that it factor. And things was all happening at the right times. And so it got to the point where another thing was a lot of DJs was taking low pay. I changed that for a lot of DJs because from being around me, they seen I was standing on all my prices. My pops was. It wasn't me, it was my pops. He was standing on my prices like you wasn't going. He wasn't going for $100 below. He was getting paid before we took one piece of equipment out the car. And a lot of DJs seen us doing that and started hitting off us with that. That's why a lot of DJs getting what they get right now. And that's why a lot of them getting paid ahead of time because we wasn't playing that back when. Because I was 15 and 16 and he was doing everything for me. I'm 19 now. But he did all that. My dad handled all that. He the one that, him and my parents put the money up for me to do what I'm doing. So it's just like, I set a lot of trends for other people around me and that's why I'm so well. I respected everybody who came before me. I was disrespected by older people. I was disrespected by many DJs coming up that a lot of people don't even know about. But I never once disrespected another DJ, ever. Even another teen DJ. I never disrespected one DJ ever in my career. And that's what made me better too, was my respect level. And that's why I was so likable to people. And my realness, my respectfulness, and just my love and compassion for what I do. That's what made me go ahead of the game as fast as I did, and I've excelled as fast as I have because of that. And a lot of it is to my father. Like last year I did every MPS prom except for probably Pulaski and Vincent. Those were the only 2 proms I didn't do. Every other prom, I had every prom, even the suburban schools. So it's like, it's a blessing, and it's like, everything that has to do with teenagers, even things are being offered to me for 21 and up crowds now. So I have just spread like a wildfire. And Boobah is no longer just a DJ, it's becoming a brand now. And it's something everybody can be a part of, and it's what they're gonna follow, and this is what we're doing. We're gonna keep doing it. Well, that's why I am the youngest core DJ. And that's why I am what I am in Milwaukee. That's why I have 15,000 followers on Facebook. Because you can, and my skills is great, but I'll never be cocky and say I'm the best DJ and I'm better than others. You can always out DJ me, but you won't out grind me. And that's what matters the most. Kid Shine told me that. It's about your grind. And if you love what you do, you're gonna get it, no matter what. It comes down to not even what you know, but who you know. So when you grinding, can't nobody stop you whether you the best or not. If you work for what you want, you're gonna get it, period. That's what I was taught. So that's what we're gonna keep doing.